This is a brief introduction to Total Life Changes, a company that provides products and community that you'll feel. The year was 1994, and Jack Fallon had a vision to help the world. So in 1999, with the help of his best friend John Licari, Total Life Changes was born. So how did it get started? With one product that Jack really believed in, NutriBurst, a multi-liquid vitamin packed with all that and a bag of chips. Well, not the chips, but you get the idea. Fast forward to 2003, and Total Life Changes becomes incorporated. We got busy, real busy. We established TLC World Headquarters in Fairhaven, Michigan. Now we offer 38 products, taking thousands of orders daily.
Thank you for calling Total Life Changes.
And shipping to more than 150 countries across the globe. It doesn't matter what lifestyle you have or diet you're on. TLC's products and community is for everyone. And now you know a little, actually a lot, about Total Life Changes.
And we are live! This girl is on fire. Where's my line, Sebastian?
Watch out, girl.
There we go. Okay. Now we're talking. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Roses on Fire. Today is December
Watch out, girl.
2nd. Yay!
Watch out, girl.
You know what? I just remember it's my sister-in-law's birthday. So happy birthday to her. Anna. Anna is like my
is this
sister.
somebody's birthday?
She's my sister-in-law. She's my brother's wife. But she is so sweet. She has always been so sweet. And she is like one of us. So she's like my sister. So I just want to say happy birthday. She's probably out there working. She's not looking at me because otherwise she would be here. But anyways, what else do we have going on? We have a great guest today.
Look at Rosa
I
bringing the
wanted to welcome Kelly Benya to the show. Guys, she is a little nervous. We were just talking a little bit about what the show is going to be, so she can kind of relax. But you know, please send her lots of good vibes, lots of love. Tell her the TLC family is just like being home, just having a conversation at home. But we are very grateful that you took the time out of your busy schedule to come and join us today. I'm sure everybody wants to know about you. For those that don't know just yet, yes, Kelly is Scott's Venia wife.
Man, you crazy.
So I know, see, there we go. You know about Scott, you have heard about Scott, and you know, everything that Scott has done here at TLC. And I always have say, behind every man, there's a great woman. So I could not wait to have Kelly in the show because I think that it is very important to learn from amazing women that, you know, have a great story, a long time marriage, a husband that is so successful. I'm not taking away from Scott. He is a great man, very successful. But I always say is because there is a great woman behind that. Because, men, they need to be kept in place. And I think that Kelly has done a great job.
Yeah.
Some days more than right. All right. So let's welcome a few of our viewers today. Let's just tell them we're grateful for them to be here. We have Orvenia George, Ramia Jones, Ruth Olazar, Missy Contreras, Gloria Guerrero, Rosy
let's go.
Bogado. We have Castañeda Clau. I'm guessing it's Claudia, and she's from Mexico. Nadia Asker is here. We have Amy Brandt. She says she loves Roses on Fire. Thank you. Love you too. Wendy is here. Tasha Deek. Theresa Siemens. Hi, Theresa. I haven't said hi to you in a while. Thank you for being here. Adriana, our executive producer, she is watching us from home. She is making sure that the show It's taking place and it's all in good condition. So Adriana, we send you hugs and kisses. We miss you. I know you being working from home. Hope to see you soon. Stephanie Block is in the house. Anita Jackson, Beverly, Pedro from Canada, Louise Clark from Ukraine. Are you nervous already? All these people around the world? I'm good. All right. Well, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, I know everybody is expecting a surprise and a deal. We've been having a crazy week. I don't know what happened with Jack and Johnny. They just kind of lost their mind. We give the house away this week. We've been super excited and having sale after sale after sale. And the engagement with everybody has been amazing. I will have to say, every year I learn something different. And this year I was enjoying the engagement with everyone, how everybody was so ready for the next deal. They couldn't understand what was going on, but they were so excited about sharing this energy, this craziness, this amazing product. The immunity that we just launched on Cyber Monday, great product, especially right now. Everything happening around the world. We all need a lot of vitamin D. So if you have not tried our immunity tea, it is time for you to get it. It's delicious. It's orange flavor. So it is really delicious. You can drink it hot, just regular temperature or room temperature. You can even do it cold. It's really delicious, and it will help you to get everything that you need to protect your body for the cold and for it. You know, right now it's the flu season. No matter what, you get kind of a little bit weak because of the cold. So vitamin D is always good for your body. All right, we're ready. Let's get this started. All right, so I'm gonna have Kelly introduce herself. And tell us a little bit about her. I'll be honest with you guys. I know about Kelly from Scott. We always talk about it. She's really sweet. She always makes sure that Scott brings us presents. I will always remember. I still have my purse that you give me on my birthday. And I always tell Scott, oh my God, you're so nice. But then I open my card and it says, Kelly and the family. And I'm like, okay, that's where it's coming from. I'm not taking it away from Scott, but Kelly, you have always been so good to me, so good to the corporate, and we really appreciate it. Thank you for thinking of us and for always keeping us in your mind and always be so nice to bring us gifts. And I really love them. That doesn't mean you have to give, it's not to tell you that you have to keep doing it, but I am very grateful and very nice that even though we have really not have that much one-on-one, that we can feel each other close. Yes, little Joe? We got you. Okay, all right. Little Joe is just making sure that you're gonna hear Kelly's story. Kelly, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about who's Kelly. Where did you grow up? Your family, your parents, your sister, siblings. Tell us a little bit about you.
So I'm Kelly Bania, Scott's wife, and he and I both grew up on the east side of Detroit, and I've known him since we were, I think, in 6th grade.
Wow.
So, yes, we went to St. Jude together, and then we started dating our senior year of high school. We grew up probably a mile from one another, and we dated probably about 8-9 years before we got married after college.
Good.
And I grew up with my mom and my brother. My parents are divorced. My dad's up in Alpena with his family. And so, yeah, it's just my mom and my brother and I, and it was nice.
That's awesome. All right. Well, we're getting to know you. So, you have only one brother, but I have heard from Scott that there is kind of a big family. You guys kind of always get together and do some parties.
My mom's family
Your mom's,
is pretty big.
Okay.
So yes, I've got 10, there's 10 cousins. And yeah, we do a lot of vacationing together and love celebrating all the holidays and birthdays or nothing together, vacationing together.
Yes, that's awesome. Is your brother younger or older than you?
My brother was younger than me, passed away in,
Oh, I'm so
it's
sorry.
been 4 years. So
Oh,
yes, yeah.
sorry to hear that. Is your mom still?
My mom's great. My mom helps us a ton. She lives over in Harrison Township, a couple miles from us, and helped a ton with when the kids were younger. And even now she does. She came over yesterday and did all the arrangements on my porch, and she decorates. I might leave my house and I'll come home and she switched out the flowers or changed sheets or done stuff at my house all the time.
Wow.
my mom's
what will we
wonderful.
do without the moms?
I will be a
the
mess someday.
amazing moms. Yes. All right. So you met Scott since you guys were in 6th grade. So you kind of, being together and knowing each other for
Oh,
a
yeah.
long time.
Absolutely.
So let's get to well, let's just go back and remember a little bit of how do you guys decide to get married? You being dating for 8 years, I'm sure you guys get along really, really well. Then it becomes the marriage, and then you have 3 kids now, right?
Yes. Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that.
So we got married in '98, so it's been 22 years now. Yeah, we both finished college, and Scott was teaching in Detroit, and I was working for 2 different hospitals. Anyways, so I left the hospital, started to do home care, where I've been now for 20 years. And so we had Ben in 2003, and so he's almost 18 now, he's a senior. And our daughter Kate was born in 2005, she's a freshman. Yes. And our youngest one, Emily, was born in 2007, and she's in 7th grade. And she's the only one that's actually in school right now because of COVID. The other 2 have been at home the whole time, but Emily was able to go back in the fall, so
That's
it's a
good.
blessing.
Yes, it's a blessing. I agree.
The other 2 are dying to go back to school, and we were hoping that they would have gone back in November, but now possibly January.
Wow. I have talked to my kids a few times and said, girls, I really don't know what I will do if you guys would have to do homeschool when you guys were little. My girls are older. They're all out of school. Vanessa's doing college, but from home too. So I just don't know how kids. It's so different now. I think I try to be the best mom possible, but teaching and being at home.
No, they're old enough. They don't need me at home for. If they had to rely on me to help them with the online school, they'd be out of luck. Scott would have to be at home because I am not anybody that is a little bit computer savvy. So last year when all 3 of them were home, the girls were still at the same school together, and so my older daughter was in 8th grade. The younger one was in 6th grade still. So the 8th grader was helping the 6th grader navigate because I could not help them with it at all. And so now, I am so grateful that they are older because if they were younger, like kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade, I don't know how parents are doing it.
I know. It's hard. So we give them, big shout outs to the parents that are doing homeschool right now, and they are helping and making sure that these kids have the best experience possible on learning and doing the school from home. All right, Kelly. So you said that you've been doing home care for more than 20 years.
20 years. It was 20 years. this
So
year.
when you and Scott got married, you were doing you have been a nurse for a long time. You were working in a hospital. Then you started your family, and you decided to do home care. I think that we have always been so grateful for the people that, you know, the nurses, the doctors, the people that takes care of others. But more than anything in this past year, I think that we have realized what kind of great job you guys do. So tell us a little bit about your job. You like your job, you're passionate about your job. What is the most grateful part about it? What you like the most, and probably what you don't like?
Well, 20 years ago when I started the current job that I'm in, I was full-time until we had Ben. So for like 2 years I worked full-time, and it was a lot. And then after he was born, and since then, so for the past 18 years, I've been contingent. So I can make my own schedule. Before I came here, I went and saw a patient, and then ran an errand or two, and then came here. So after I leave here, I'll go see a couple more. So I'm contingent, very flexible. When the kids were younger, my mom would come over. My mom is also a nurse. And on her day off during the week, she would come over and watch the kids, and I would work 1 day a week, and then I would work every Saturday, because then Scott was home. And as they got older and into school full-time, then I started working more during the week, and I stopped doing the weekends. So, yeah, but I mean, I love my job. I'm grateful for it every day. I like teaching people how to become independent. You can, there's so much to learn, and you don't want to rely on somebody else for the rest of your life to do these different things. And it's up to you to take care of yourself, and you need to be taught sometimes different skills, but that's what I do. I teach people how to become independent. You don't want to have to rely on somebody all the time. That's what I mean with my kids. My kids, I want them to grow up to be independent. I don't wake anybody up in the morning for school. I don't tell them when to do their homework. I don't even know what homework they have, because that's their job to learn how to do those things.
I love to hear that, Kelly. Big round of applause. Let me tell you why I like to hear that, because, you know, I became a single mom 10 years ago. And I have always kind of feel some kind of guiltiness, because I've been working so hard. I haven't really been there for the girls. I was born and raised in Mexico, so the way that they teach me over there and the way that they teach over here is so different. So when it comes to homework, I was lost. I had no idea. I couldn't even help them. But I always remember my dad's words, and it's, my job is to raise you to become independent.
Yes, absolutely.
If you become an independent, then I did a good job. And it's the hardest thing, right, in my point of view, because it's so easy to give love to the kids, to tell them yes, to tell them I help you, to tell them, you know, don't worry, I got it, I'll do it for you. I think it's the easy way. The hardest part is to say, nope. You're on your own. You got to do this. This is your job. You got to figure it out, even though we might come up as a bad parent or the bad person.
If they don't understand, like when they were younger, they'd come home and they didn't understand some homework, and I would try to help them for a while, and then I'm like, listen, I wasn't in school today. I don't know how the teacher taught you to do this. I don't know what the teacher said. So if you don't understand it, then go to school tomorrow and tell the teacher you don't understand. You need to have your own voice, and you know, learn it that way. Because I was in school, I don't know how to do Common Core math. I don't know how to do any math that they're doing now,
Yes.
especially like the Kate and Ben, who are the freshmen and senior. Like, there's not a chance I could help them. But even Emily, you know, she's the youngest one. Like, I wasn't in school today, and you need to be able to email your teacher now.
Yep.
You talk to your teacher about it, because it's not my job.
Yep. become independent. That is the biggest job as a parents that we have, because if they become independent, they will be successful. Kelly, going back a little bit to your job, what you do, I want to make sure that everybody understands. Kelly is doing home care. She takes care of people with different issues, health issues. And you go to their houses and make sure that they know how to take care of it, and make sure that they can do it on their own, so they don't have to depend on you or nobody else. So is there a case in a specific, or cases that you remember where I feel like what you do and what we do is so similar, but of course in totally different way, right? For me, what you do is change people's lives. When it comes to health, there is nothing more important than your health. You can deal with anything and everything in life, but I guess health is the main and the most important thing. If you're healthy, then everything seems to be better. But a lot of people goes to different scenarios, different things in life, and it changed people's ways of living, right? And you go there and you help them to build a new way of living, kind of, in a way, a new way of doing different things. And it amazes me how big our brain is, and sometimes we don't know how smart and how much we can learn, and how capable as humans we are to develop new things or new ways of doing things. And sometimes we don't know until things happen.
Well, I'm always telling people, like, this, it's learning a new skill. Sometimes it's fine motor skills. Like, you're able to get up every day and you put on your makeup. So that's a fine motor skill. And so that's what I'm kind of teaching people, is a fine motor skill, a different way of doing things every day, and stepping outside of your comfort zone. And if they can't do it, then you have to teach a family member or a caregiver how to do it. I forgot where I was going with that. But I'm always like, if you've got somebody at home that needs help, you're going to help them. And so you're scared, but as repetitive, like every time I come over, I'm going to do less, you're going to do more, till I'm eventually just watching you do it. And so learning a new skill or getting out of your comfort zone, like, this is definitely outside of my comfort zone, like by a long shot. So, and another example, my kids are going to laugh, but so we bought a boat this summer, and we had a boat like 25 years ago, and I had never driven it. Scott always did. So we got this boat this year, and the kids wanted to go out on it. And we had to wait for Scott to come home all the time. And it was kind of a drag, because he would get home at, 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, or on the weekends with COVID, he was coming in here, so he was not around to drive this boat. So I found somebody, actually Craig Cole gave me, and his wife gave me the name and number of a gentleman to teach me how to drive the boat. So, and I thought, I don't think I'm going to be able to learn how to do this, but I'm going to give it a shot. So anyhow, this guy came over and he taught me how to drive the boat. And so the whole summer, I took the kids out on that boat. I got so good at backing it out and pulling it back in that when we would go out, I would usually be the one to get it in and out of the boat slip. I got better than Scott.
Yeah!
Way better. Like, way better, yeah. So, like, it was me stepping out of my comfort zone and learning a new skill. So I do always think that you just have to try things. Like, you don't know what you can do unless you try it. So Jenny Fallon wanted me to wear something different today. And I said, oh, it's too summery. I said, my legs aren't tan. I said, maybe I'll be, out of my comfort zone, and I'll be so great today that you're going to want me to come back in the summer when I can wear the dress with my tan legs. So, I don't know.
Wow. Listen, I really, I'm enjoying this so much. I know Sebastian is probably telling me, but I think the viewers are enjoying it so much too. By the way, Craig Cole, I thought, no, I thought it was Craig Cole, but no, somebody commented and said Craig Cole is the best. I'm enjoying this so much because it is amazing to hear that you got to come out of your comfort zone. You got to try new things. You got to learn new things. It's not the easiest thing, but in TLC, we always try to tell people, look, you got to do something different. You got to come out of your comfort zone. You got to approach people in different way. You have so many skills that you probably never know until
And
you
if you
try.
don't try it, you will
Correct.
not know. And sometimes it is necessity. Sometimes life circumstances, you're forced to do something different or to try something new. Like when I was telling you my mom was a nurse, my mom had not gone to college. She got divorced and she had a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old to take care of. She was like, okay, well, I guess I'll go to nursing school.
Yeah.
And so she did. So I am definitely somebody that tries to do for myself. Like, I don't wait for Scott to come home to do a lot of things. Like, if I want to do it or fix it or paint it or do whatever, like I do. So it's kind of the same thing, like with starting your own business from home. You know, you have to try it. You don't know what you can do unless you try it. And if you say you can't do it, then you won't.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Kelly, if you could share, I really don't know if you can, but if you could share, is there any specific case that you have worked with that it's always in your mind and reminds you of the strength of a human being, right? That sometimes we don't really know. Of a person that went through something and then learned to do something new, and it kind of impact your life forever? Or is it, every single case that you work with?
Well, there was a patient that I had probably 21 years ago, let's say. I only saw him once, and he had a stroke. But his wife was who I was talking to. She was taking care of him. And she told me a story that their whole life she wanted to travel. And he kept saying, and she stayed home. She didn't work, stayed home, raised their kids, took care of the house, and she wanted to travel. And so he would say, as soon as I retire, we'll travel. So this man retired, and he had this massive stroke. And so she's at home now taking care of him. And she told me, she's like, if you want to do something, you better go do it while you can, because you don't know what the future is going to bring. And so sometimes I want to do something, or maybe I shouldn't do it, but I always remember that lady. And I remember right where they live. I pass by their street every now and then. It was on the way up to Algonac. And I don't remember their names or anything, but I remember her saying that she's like, they say these are supposed to be the golden years, but there's nothing golden about them. She's like, you better go out and do what you can while you can. And I tell everybody that story. Like, people that know me have heard me say this 100 times, but it's stuck in my head.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I absolutely, I could not agree more with that, because I do believe that you can never leave for tomorrow what you can do today. My dad also passed away 6 years ago, and he was a very hardworking man. His goal was to make us independent, and he worked really, really hard. And he was waiting for his time to just enjoy life and doing things on his own, and then life take upon themselves. And he ended up having an aneurysm, and just couldn't get through it and pass away. And I always remember about him too. I always remember my dad worked so hard for so long to be able to enjoy life later. And God has a different plan for everyone, and he wasn't able to. So I could not agree more with that. You gotta enjoy life today, today. Of course, always think about your future. Be careful and, and the choices you make for your future. But if there is something you can do today, don't wait till tomorrow. And it could be a vacation. It could be taking care of someone. It could be trying something new. Anything that you really wanted to do, you gotta do it now, because you never know what the future holds for you. And also, you can impact other people by trying new things, by doing new things. We can't just leave everything for the end, because we just never know if we're even gonna make it there, right? Kelly, if you could share, before we close this, if you could share with our viewers today a message, any message that comes from your heart. We have, a lot of people watch this show, and the main thing about this show is woman empowerment, right? I always like to bring belief in women, and let women know you can do whatever you want as long as you work hard for it. And I think that you are a great example of an independent woman, great husband, great family. Your kids are amazing, but you're very, very independent. And you're a great motivation to many other people to be independent, no matter what circumstances they are in. And personally, I thank you for that, because I personally have been going through something that I have never thought I was going to go through, and it's a blessing. I love what I'm doing, and it brings so much joy and happiness to my life, but I can only imagine how much joy you can bring to others, how much motivation you can bring to others, how much you can share and show others how capable they are to do things on their own. So if you can close this with a message, and let this woman or men out there believe in themselves, try new things, change people's lives. Don't leave for tomorrow what you can do today. I know I said it all. What message would you send to anybody that is watching us today?
Well, back to learning how to drive the boat. That was like, I am like so proud that I learned how to do that. And I thought it was great for my daughters and their friends, and some of the friends' moms, to see, you don't have to have a man to do these things. You can go out and try it. And so I thought that was great for my daughters. And then a book, and this was for raising kids that I was given. Jenny Fallon gave it to me. I don't know if Jenny's read it yet. But the book was called The Gift of Failure, and it's for raising kids. And that is kind of how I have raised my children, is that I can't fix everything for them. And I will talk a lot, like, about what they should and shouldn't do. But you have to learn on your own. You have to try. You have to try it and fail, and then it doesn't work. You have to try it a different way. But to always be trying and learning from your mistakes and those failures. So, wow. Jenny has to still read the book.
Wow! Well, Kelly, I learned so much from you. I am going to read that book because I do believe that there is no other way to learn but failing. Nothing shows you how to raise kids. Nobody shows you how to be the perfect parent. There is no such a thing.
I tell my kids, there are no rules for raising kids. And every parent does their best with what they know how to do. Everybody is trying to do their best. But when they get older, they can all go to therapy, because I have tried my best.
Yes!
So.
Well, to my girls, I'm going to make sure my girls watch this show. The girls are really, really great. I think that we have gone through a lot, but it's also so rewarding to hear other stories. And I'm going to say it every single show. I am so grateful for the opportunity that Mr. Jack Fallon, Johnny Lacari has given me to have this show, to be able to share with many of you, and hopefully you guys enjoy as much as I do. Because I know that for us as a human being, for women, to learn and to grow and to become better, there is nothing but hearing from others and taking the best out of it. And today I learned so much about you, how independent woman you are, what a great mom, because you want to make your kids independent, to try something new, to fail and get up and try it again. I'm going to go ahead and get that book and read that book, because as a parents, we always try the best we can. But learning and hearing from others, you can also learn and become better. So try something new today, guys. The message of today is try something new. Don't be afraid. I don't know what it is, but try something new.
Let me hear that one
Just
more
like
time.
this weekend, we have a lot of new things, a lot of crazy things going on. So let's just say you approach your customers the same way. Kelly and I encourage you today to approach your customers in a different way. Just see what happened. Say
Somebody's
something
fired up.
different and see what happened today. Kelly, thank
Somebody's
you so
fired up.
much for being in the
Thank you
show.
for having
It
me.
wasn't that bad, was
No, it was great.
Okay, so Kelly, we really, from the bottom of our hearts, appreciate you taking the time to be in here.
Oh, yeah.
We are grateful for what you do. We, we admire you, and we're so
Yeah.
grateful that you
All right,
are
now.
able to help other people and change other people's lives, and just keep changing the world and keep making these people independent and be able to have a quality life in the best way possible they can. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Who wants to win some prizes? It's Little Joe time. We give prizes away, Kelly. So here is my spin the wheel with the unicorn, because people call me unicorn.
Okay.
Jack called me unicorn because sometimes he doesn't see me in the office, and then he says I'm the unicorn. I'm rare. I'm here at the office rare. And then we give prizes away to people. So we usually choose some comments from people as they are watching us and hearing your story. And today we're going to try something new, because we always want to put as much time as possible into the stories to learn a little bit more. So today I have Carol. Yes, you guys will find out who Carol is, but not just yet. Carol has choose some comments already. She has been watching the comments since the beginning of the show, and she has choose already, 3, 5, 6 comments. 5 comments. Carol has choose already 5 comments. We're gonna let her share. Guys, do we have a microphone for her? The names in the comments, and then we're gonna spin the wheel 5 times. And as the names. So the first name that Carol says is going to be the first prize on the wheel. So good luck to everyone. Thank you for engaging with us, for commenting with us, for joining us, and sharing this show. And hopefully you guys enjoy and learn as much as I do. I don't think the guys have a microphone, so I'll say it. Go ahead. Oh, they're coming. Oh. I know. AV boys are in the house. Everybody wants to. Scott Vania, you are truly
Them boys
blessed.
ain't so bad
Kelly
after
is
all.
amazing. That comes from Coach Coco. We all know who Coach Coco is. And she's not a winner. I'm just reading comments while we have the microphone. Merlisa Lindsay says, Kelly, thanks for sharing this amazing story. You are such a beautiful person and great inspiration. Emma Pineda, she said it in Spanish. Rosa, I love your charisma. You inspire us with big testimonials and warrior women's. That's what she said. Marlisa Lindsay said, we love you, AV Voice. Yeah. While we get the microphone, let me ask you one more question, Kelly,
AV
that I
boys,
forgot
do
to
it
ask.
again.
Everybody knows Scott because of his own personality, because of Scott, who Scott is. But we want to know from Kelly, who's Scott? What, who? I know, that was not prepared. I just thought we should know
brother.
from you, who's Scott outside of Total Life Changes?
I can't put,
I put her in the spot right up the head.
where are the AV boys? He's great. He's a great husband. He's a great father. Tries to be laid back. He's very preoccupied sometimes at home with work. I don't know how to summarize this. It's like too much to think about.
Is it challenging in home with the family and with all this craziness that going on at TLC?
It
That's
was
the
a
truth
big
right
it was
there.
a big adjustment, I would say, because when he was just teaching, and I don't mean to say just a teacher, but when he had a job where he was gone from 8 until 3, I could leave the house and just step right out, and he could do everything at home, and he knew where everything was. And then for a while he was teaching full time and he was working for TLC he had 2 full-time jobs. So he kind of got a pass on doing a lot of things at home. And then when he left teaching and then he was just at TLC primarily or only, but just a lot of work. So me taking care of everything, taking over everything, it was an adjustment for a while, but now it's fine. I don't work as much as I used to. I'll always work because I love my job, but and that's why I'm always grateful that I can work contingent and be home and navigate everything at home. So it was an adjustment getting used to the job and traveling and managing everything myself. But I think we found a good balance now. But he was gone a couple weeks ago, and somebody gave our daughter a fish. And so the other day we were at dinner, and somebody mentioned something about this fish, and he was like, wait, we have a fish? You didn't even, she got the fish a couple days ago. He didn't know we had a fish in our house. So I don't know, just different stuff like that. But it's fine. It's good. And it's been an adjustment for all of us.
It is.
But he coached basketball. He would coach the kids' basketball teams every year. Now nobody needs any coaches for basketball. But it was an adjustment.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that, because I do, I think that all our TLC family want to thank you for your sacrifices at home, because we do know that we spend so much time here at TLC. We have so much passion for Jack's vision, changing the world and helping people. And I know Scott is one of them, but I also know it takes sacrifices at home.
It does. I mean, I am grateful. We are grateful all the time that Scott's had the opportunity to do this. I mean, it's been wonderful, and you have to sometimes take the good with the bad, and you need to learn how to make some changes and
adjust and find the balance.
Absolutely.
But I also know it's challenging. We devote so much time into this, and and so many people needs our help, and sometimes we're in the phone all the time. I know my kids say you are in the phone 24/7, but just know that we're grateful for Scott too. He is a great man with a big, big heart, trying to help so many people around the world, as well as trying to take care of his family. So we we just want to thank you for sharing Scott with us.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And having
he
him-
loves it. He loves everybody here. He loves TLC.
That's
I mean, and we are grateful all the time too.
Yay! All right, Carol, we're ready. You ready?
Ready.
All right, Carol. Who's the first winner?
Sheila Roy.
Sheila Roy.
Yep, she said, "Don't be nervous, Kelly. We are all family."
Yay! All right, she will be the first winner, and then we'll spin the wheel at the end. Next one.
All right, I have Sharon Savage. She said, "Oh wow, 6th grade."
Sharon Savage. Yes, I know. I say the same thing. They met since 6th grade. That's long. See, that means that you guys were meant to be together.
crazy,
I mean, it's been a long time. All right. The third one is
All right, Sandy Alouin. Sorry about the last name. My condolences on the loss of your brother.
Thank you.
yes. Yes, I agree. All right. And is it the fifth one or fourth one? Now I lost
We
track.
have 2 more.
Okay, 2 more.
Kimberly Prosperity. Yes, my heart goes out to the kids today.
Yes. And the fifth one.
Carolina Batsuma. A super woman. We have strong feelings. We don't allow those feelings to make you make decisions that you might not make.
Yes! Yay! Congratulations to all 5 of you. Now we're gonna spin the wheel, and Kelly is gonna send us the best vibes possible to give you the most possible today. Kelly, did you know the magic words? Have you heard about the magic words at home?
I don't think maybe.
That's okay. The magic words are "hit it, little Joe."
Okay.
So you're gonna say "hit it, little Joe."
Right now.
Yes.
All right, hit it, little Joe.
Yeah! Good luck! And the first winner is going to take home $250 goes to the first one.
Sheila Roy.
Sheila Roy, $250 for you. Look at you, Kelly. You're giving some money away. Johnny's gonna come and get you later on. I'm just kidding. Hit it, little Joe. Let's see what's the next prize. And the next prize is the Synergy Kit. Synergy Kit, and I know Gabby's probably watching us from home. Gabby, today to all 5 winners, I also want to add our new addition to the family, the most amazing product, the Immunity. So for the first winner, it's going to be $250 plus this amazing product, Freedom Kit, plus the Immunity Tea. And let's hit it again, little Joe. Yeah! Oh my God, Kelly, you got good luck today. 100 sample credits for, who's the third one?
Sandy.
Sandy, plus our new addition to the family, the Immunity Tea. All right, hit it again. Yes, there's Jack saying hit it again. Let's see. Yay! Roses on fire, what? Oh, Roses on fire shirt and mug.
Watch out,
plus
girl.
the
Roses on
Immunity
fire.
Tea. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Immunity. How do you say this? Guys, AV Voice, how do you say the new product's name?
Let me hear that one more time.
Immunity. Immunity. Yes.
Somebody's fired up.
All right, that. All right, and last but not least, Kelly, the magic words for the last time
Hit
today.
it, little Joe.
All right, and the last prize of today is the Freedom Kit. plus the new addition to the family, Immunity Tea. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you guys. Please don't forget Friday.
Rosa.
Friday, guys. We start the 12 days of Christmas. If you guys watched the video last night, Johnny Licari has his whiteboard full of new things going on all this month. This Friday, we start the 12 days of Christmas. Watch Jack and Johnny today at 2 p.m. And then the newsletter comes out today at 9 p.m. Lots of new things. The newsletter has some prizes for Friday, so don't forget to read your newsletter. And thank you for being here. Thank you, Kelly, one more time for being here. Thank you for sharing your story, and thank you for inspiring us to do new things, okay? Get out of your comfort zone and do new things, and have a great Wednesday. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Yay!
All right, okay, boys, let me make sure I got this accurately. New shopping cart, gamification, new products, new packaging, new apparel, TLC Academy, Jack in the Box, new ranks, weight loss contest, new business presentation, new back office, all in the next 30 days. Like, this is like aggressive with a capital A. This is aggressive with 2 capital A's. Like,
Well, what about 12 Days of Christmas?
oh my God, let me forget about that.
All right, listen, so about 12 days. Or you know what, LJ, hang on, let me talk to Johnny for a second here. Because you announced this today. Yeah, listen, we were not. My team was not ready.
Hey, LJ, what's going on?
What's up, Neil? We were talking about the next 30 days, and Jenny got all stressed out, kicked me out, and then Sky are talking right now.
Oh
I'm a
man.
little worried about him, dude.
All right, let me see what I got. Let me see what I can do here.
What are we going to do about this 12 days?
Don't hold for.
Historic. Like, that's something that
Hang on, LJ.
we've done all the time.
LJ, boys.
Hey boys, what's going on? Got some long faces in here.
No, it's all good. We're looking for the next 30 days. You know, we've been talking about a few things.
Okay, so there's one thing that I'm not real happy with that I kind of overheard in the hall.
Which was?
12 Days of Christmas.
He brought that up. I know, we do it every year. He makes a very valid point, though. Like, there's a lot going on right now, and people are, like, getting burned out.
Johnny,
Yeah, they are. Not me.
Johnny.
What do you mean, not you?
Listen, right here. This is what it all says. Read it every day, every night, in between. Anytime you need to make a decision for TLC, go to the core values. All right? This is that important. 12 Days of Christmas. Look at the Christmas tree. You guys know how important this is? This is the foundation of TLC. You have Santa. You have a cross here, Johnny. So you better do something with that freaking list that keeps 12 Days of Christmas right here from number 12 to number 1. All right? Let's get that straight.
I guess that solves that dilemma.